hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Just Us Girls. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that we are back with you again. And guess what? Guess what's coming up? The holidays. Oh my gosh. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas. We are so excited about what we're about to embark upon. We're going to give you some tips for holiday shopping. We're going to talk about different things for the holiday season. We're going to talk about, can you bake? Can you cook? Ooh, this is going to be good. So guess what? As usual, get everyone, call your friends, call your neighbor, get your dog, get the cat, get everybody, because we're going to talk, just us girls, and we are going to have a wonderful time. Okay, so here we go. Now, we're here with Dree, and the one that's coming on. So guess what? Let's get started. Oh, Dree, how you doing? I'm
I'm all
excited.
right.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited. It's the holiday season. I am so excited. Okay, Thanksgiving. What you got? Now, tell me, what is Thanksgiving? What is Thanksgiving? What is it that we should be thankful for? Forget about the food for now. Forget about the turkey. We know that's coming. That's all a part of it. But let's just think of some things that we should be thankful for. Let's go. Go ahead, Dree.
Well, for me, Thanksgiving, first of all, this time of the year, this season, it happens to be one of my favorite. The fall season, going straight down to the winter season, change of colors, the wonderful smell, it's time for pumpkin spice and all that's nice. And, bringing in the holidays is exciting. So, when we talk about Thanksgiving to me is not only, as you said, about the food. Yes, that is a given, but it's just being grateful and appreciated for people who are around you, family, friends, just a gathering, and being grateful for life. Most of all, just being grateful to be able to have great gathering and especially what's going on these days for the past year, like last year it's been such a tough time. I'm sure a lot of families, because of the pandemic, couldn't meet. Like I know for us, we couldn't meet. We did Zoom. So this right now, I'm totally exciting. Just being grateful, just to have the opportunity again to be around people, that you love.
I love it. I love it because you said that is so true because last year was different. Last year we did Thanksgiving via Zoom. You cook, we cooked over here and we had the Zoom party going on, and that was good. That was really good. But then this year is a little bit different. So that's in it. That in itself is enough to be thankful for and to be grateful for because then so many people have gone on before and during this season it's where family and friends come together and sometimes during this time it can be very tough. But for those of us who are here, let's encourage each other. Just be thankful and be grateful for that you have life, that you can actually see, that you can, be grateful that you have a job to go to. Be grateful that, you can hear somebody and no one have to drive you around and, in a wheelchair or anything like that. And even if, someone have to, you still have your life. So let's just take this season to be, yes, the turkey's there and the foodies and everything like that, but just for family and friends, first and foremost, just be thankful for our family, for our friends, even your neighbor, because some people, their neighbors are very close to them. They're like families as well. So let's just take this season just to be grateful for the things that we have and the people around us. And like we said last year, you were not able to meet up with your friends and your families, but this year it's a little bit different. So, with the opportunity that you get this year to go to travel, to go and meet, to go and have dinner at someone's house or what have you, be safe. Number one, be safe, be careful, and also enjoy yourself. Be grateful, just make every day count because there's so much going on that right now we just don't have the time to be, bickering and carrying on or what have you. As a matter of fact, Thanksgiving should not be the time where we just reflect on that. It should be an everyday thing. But being that this time is set aside as Thanksgiving, let's just put a little bit more emphasis on the season. So, we're in the month of November. And November, there's so much going on. People are getting ready to decorate and to, like you said, the pumpkin spice and everything like that. Listen, I don't do the baking and stuff, but I know some people. I know. Listen, I go to the store and I buy those things. I go to the store and, I buy the pies and all that. It's, Dree, I know you get, listen, don't be laughing at me. I know you get down with the baking and all that stuff. I get your recipes one day, but, someone else will bake. I'll go to the store, buy the apple pies, I'll buy the pumpkin pies. You want it large, you want it small, I'll buy it for you. I don't get down like that. I mean, I could cook, I could do something, but when it comes on to all the fancy smanchy, dishes and stuff like that, Gia put that right. I put that right in your corner because listen, let me tell you all something, okay? If you can't cook it, buy it. The store does a very good job in selling those items. So I'm not going to spoil no Thanksgiving meal. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to purchase those items and I'm going to come back and I'm going to lay it out. Okay. Now I could do a turkey, but my husband isn't really fussy about turkey and stuff. Furthermore, we probably be going out to my sister-in-law's house for dinner. Anyway, okay, so whatever it is that I could take, but I told her this year I'm bringing the pies. Okay, Dree, I know you're gonna be cooking. What are you gonna be cooking this year?
Oh, Lord, you know what? To be honest with you, normally at this time of the year, I already have my my whole plan as to what I'm going to cook. I already have that stuff laid out, and time for me to settle down and go shopping. I haven't done that yet. So no, I'm not sure what happened. I'm just not like, I'm so excited about this, the season, and I'm already watching Christmas movies. Yes. In October. Yes. I can't wait. I'm so excited about the decorating and everything, but I have not sat down yet and say, okay, this is going to be my menu. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do the cooking yet. It's time. Tomorrow is the 1st of November, and I haven't even laid out my plans yet. But I hope to get there like between, tomorrow and over the weekend. So what I do know that I am going to make is my sweet potato pie. Yes, sweet potato pie. That's my tradition each year. Sweet potato pie. Okay. Not the pumpkin pie, but sweet potato pie. So that I will need to buckle down and get my ingredients going for that. I don't know if you guys know this, but since the pandemic, prices have increased, y'all. Prices has been increasing on food. So you guys have to really go out there and do your shopping, go browse around to different stores because it is getting a little hefty out there.
Okay. So I have a bone to pick with you, first of all.
Yes.
All right. First of all, the bone that I have to pick with you is that you're talking about you're watching Christmas movies. It's not Christmas yet. It is not Christmas yet. We are still, okay, November comes before December. Which means Thanksgiving comes before Christmas. So are you telling me that you are one of those people that would decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving? No, talk to me. I want to know. You see, for me, I want to enjoy the holidays. Okay, it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. You do everything you got to do for Thanksgiving. You cook the turkey, you cook the this, you cook the that, you decorate with all the pumpkin stuff or whatever the case may be. And then you have Christmas. And then, the night okay, I could give this to you. I could give this to you. The day after Thanksgiving or the night of Thanksgiving, while you have your family over and all that good stuff, you can decorate, but give Thanksgiving Thanksgiving.
You
Let
know,
Thanksgiving be Thanksgiving, okay? And let Christmas be Christmas. So you're one of those.
no, you know what? And you're right. You are totally right. But guess what? I do not decorate for Christmas in Thanksgiving season. No, but I do have my little pumpkin. And I do have my little scenery thing going on for Thanksgiving. Yes, I'll give that. But the Christmas movies, you got to bring in the season with the Christmas movies, honey. That's how it's done. It just puts a lot of excitement and that happiness and everything, and it glides straight into Thanksgiving.
Okay, Christmas movie glides into Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's
Okay,
a twist.
I like the way I like the way you put it. It glides into Thanksgiving. Christmas movies glides into Thanksgiving. Okay, Tree. All right. I guess you've been watching on Hallmark, right?
Yes.
Like, well, it's only Hallmark that you can get those things. You can get Christmas in July and all that stuff.
Yes.
But then, to be honest with you, you have some people, because I've seen some things, you have some people that actually decorate even before Thanksgiving season. I believe that, personally speaking, I just want to enjoy the holiday seasons as they come. Because in that way you get the joy of it. I mean, you put up the Christmas tree and start getting your gifts. And they did say to start getting your gifts early because, like you said, prices are high and there's a shortage in getting those truck drivers and all that stuff, or whatever the supplies that, that's out there. There's a shortage in that. And so you do want to go out there and you do want to get your items early because of what's going on right now. It's important. So you just say get that gift under the tree, and also I just want to give you all this little tip before we go back into food, because I love food. Okay. Now, when it comes on to your safety, we'll talk about safety today, and we also go on holiday safety and also holiday spending. Yes. Because when Thanksgiving is over, when Christmas is over, guess what happens? You still have to live. The mortgage still needs to be paid. The rent still needs to be paid. You still have your school fee to pay for your kids. The car notes needs to be paid, and every bill still needs to be paid. So it doesn't make sense to go out there and spend thousands of dollars, and people do, hundreds and thousands of dollars on those gifts. And then next thing you know, you really can't afford come January 1. Well, January 2nd, you really can't afford to live, So we want to, we really want to go into the holiday season smart, how to shop smart, and also how to plan ahead. Now let's talk about, planning ahead for a little bit. All right. When you plan ahead, which means that you make a list. You make a list of, everyone's on your list. And everyone doesn't have to get $100 gift or $50 gift item. There's so many, different ways in which you can get gifts now. If you want to, you can start from now. I would say this is the only time. I would say start now for your holiday shopping. Start now for your Christmas shopping, because it'll take time. It does take time. But, with the Christmas tree and everything like that, that's another story. So let's talk about that for a little bit. Now we're going into the holidays. We're in the month of November. What happens is we want to give you some tips of safety. Let's talk about safety for a little bit, right? When you're going out there to shop, please, make sure that make sure you know your surroundings. Please be conscious of your surroundings, because it's very important. We're about to change the fall back. So the 4-5 o'clock is going to be darker, and what's going to happen is you're going to be going out there. you're gonna be shopping, you're in the mood when you're festive, you're excited, you're shopping, the holidays and all the good stuff. And so sometimes you don't pay attention. But please pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to you when you go into your vehicle, ladies. When you go into your vehicles, please pay attention. What happened is sometimes we get so distracted by everything that's going on around us that we forget, somebody could be walking behind us or what have you, and you really don't know. Next thing you know, you get into your vehicle and something happens. We're not praying for that, but we're just giving you, letting you become aware of what is going on around you. If you see something that's suspicious, if you think that someone is following you to your vehicle, do not go to your vehicle. Get to a safe place and call the authorities if need be, okay? We really want you to be safe. Now, Dree, talk about spending for a little bit, because I am not spending a lot this year. Oh, no. I'm not
And
spending a lot.
yeah, and you're definitely, just to add on to the safety always comes first, and that's the main priority, is to, as Dawn said, to look around, make sure, be wise and clear of your surroundings, because a lot of things have, people are desperate when it comes to holiday times, and shoppers are not thinking. Everyone is excited and everyone wants to do their thing, but you have to be cautious, be aware of your surroundings. Make sure when you're carrying your pocketbooks, you have it where it's secure, when your wallet is tucked straight down into your pocketbook. You close your wallet, your pocketbook. Make sure, even with your children, that you have your kids with you. Okay, at all times, you always have vision of where your kids are, because it's super important. So when it comes to holiday spending, so you have to have a budget. Be wise of your spending. As Dawn said, at the ending of the holiday season, you have your bills to pay. Try not to use, you have a limit on your credit card. If you have to use credit cards, have a limit, have a budget, set a budget on that. Shop smart. There's always clearance racks. Go to the clearance section. If you have to buy, you don't have to buy a gift for every single person. That's smart shopping. Get to the sales rack, shop a little earlier. Go to different stores where you can, price check on things. They have, what's that day? Black Friday, that's coming up. If you think that you need to have something glamorous or expensive, like a TV that everyone gets, do it on Black Friday. You can have lots of saving tips there. What else? What I do for me, like my son's teachers. So I know I have to buy a gift for all the teachers. So what I do, I try to do it earlier within the year. So maybe June, July. Yeah, so I'll buy little things and I'll put that down. Even for my son, who's not so picky, but if I know that there is something that he would like to get, I get it earlier in the year and I'll put it down, I'll wait. So it's not cramped at the same time. It's not cramped and I don't have to think, oh my gosh, I have to spend $500, dishing that money out at that time. So you just have to think smart, spend smart. Use wisdom.
I like that, Dree. Yeah, there's some good tips. There's some good tips that you put out there. Spend smart. I like that. But that's a good idea. You purchase your items, ahead of time, because in that way you don't have to wait for the holiday rush or what have you, and you don't have to get the most expensive thing out there. Clearance rack is always good. Candles, some good gift items. Candles are good gifts to give. You go to Burlington, you go to different stores and stuff like that. And you can also, you rack up on some really, really, really nice stuff. Now, also, this is one thing that you also have to be aware of. I don't know, the different neighborhoods are different. They have, be careful the packages that you send, because now you want to order from Amazon, you want to order from different places, and you need to get your gift items, and then you don't have the time to go out there, you don't have the time to shop the way you would like to shop if you don't have the time. So what you should do is to make sure that even if your neighbor is home, see if the item can, if it comes to your house, let your neighbor look out for it, or whatever the case may be. I don't know if your job will allow you to have things delivered there. a matter of safety, because you don't want to, spend your money and, you have the items, go into your house. And then unfortunately, someone would take that, because like Idris said before, there's so much going on now that you really, really want to be careful as to your spending, and also be careful as to, depends on where you are, because I know for where we are, we can order, packages and they'll stay right outside, and, thank God that nobody will trouble them. You know what I mean? It'll stay there for, all day, until, we get in. And, like I thank God for the neighborhood that we're in, no one will trouble them. But, it's not about me. It's not about, Julie. It's about, our audience here, because everyone is not in the same neighborhood. So be really careful. I mean, find different ways and, be smart about how, if you can pick up the item, pick it up. If you can pick up the item, pick them up. If you order something from Walmart or Target or whatever the case may be, and if you can go there and pick it up, pick it up by all means. Of course, you can do the same thing with Amazon, but what you can do is to find a time whether, I don't know if they have delivery times like specific, be smart about that. Ask questions. See if your neighbor can, look out for the item for you and collect the item. It's a good neighbor. Make sure it's a good neighbor. And collect the item for you until you get home. You can do that. There's different things that you really want to do, and really, really make sure that you stay safe for the holiday season. We're not just talking about Christmas. We talk about Thanksgiving also. We're not just talking about Thanksgiving. We talk about Christmas also. So what we really want to do, we talk about the holidays, just to make sure, because some people are actually starting now to order their items and things like that. So what we say for Thanksgiving is pretty much, also for the holiday season for Christmas. So now let's talk about food. I love food. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love. Okay, so let's talk about the turkey, because I'm not a big turkey person. I love the turkey wings, right? I can't even when even if I have a whole chicken or something, or rotisserie chicken, don't give me give me the wing part, and give me the me. Don't say that. That's our secret. You know me and my wings. I just love anything that has the most so to do with bones. Give me that part. The breast part of it, I don't like. I really leave me alone. The breast part of it, I don't really like it because it's too much. It's too much. But give me the leg, give me the wing part of it, and I'm good to go. So, if you're looking to get a turkey, listen, if you're by yourself, there's no need for you to go out and get a turkey to it. We're doing a big turkey. Unless you're feeding the neighbor next door or the neighbors or feeding the neighborhood. Be also smart about your shopping, because then, like Dre said before, that prices have really, really increased drastically, because of supply chains and things like that. But just, you can still shop smart. And, yes, things might be a little bit expensive, but that's the reason why budgeting is so important. Budgeting is so important, because you want, maybe last year you spent maybe, $20 on, I don't know, on paper plates or what have you, because of the amount of people that you're having. This year might be a little more expensive. Your turkey might be, a bit more expensive this year. Different items that you will get to trim your table will probably be more expensive this year than last year. So really and truly, budgeting is very, very important, because after Thanksgiving, you're going to have Christmas. And then when you go into Christmas, you have all those gift items that you want to get, and you really want to make sure you have a wonderful time. Don't let money hold you back. If you can go to a friend's house, you haven't seen your friend all year. Hello, the pandemic happened, you haven't seen one year. If they want to invite you over, yes. Or guess what? Paula, bring something. Everybody make a dish and bring something. And in that way, instead of you having to spend all this money, having to, do all the cooking or what have you, bring something, bring the this and bring the that. If you're not good at doing the turkey, bring the drinks, bring somebody, everybody bring a dish and make that a great meal. In that way, all of the burden of you maybe just have to decorate, but then you have your decorations from last year you can use this year too, right? Do you help me out here? Go ahead.
Yeah, that is so true. So what I have been doing, or we have been doing, is every year. So if it's going to be at my house, I will do, the main course, a few of the main course. So then everyone else who's coming, I would say bring a dish, because it is not easy. It is not easy if you are doing all the work. You cannot enjoy the entire, because you're so tired. You're getting up early in the morning, you're putting that turkey in the oven, or whatever meat kind that you have that you're putting in the oven. You're doing all the other stuff, you're decorating, getting prepared, ready. It's tiring. Smart thing, let everyone bring a dish, whatever they can make, the best meal that they can make, have them bring it over. And guess what, folks? Don't forget the old person who is your neighbor. Please take a dish, take something to them. Okay, be kind, take something. And also, if you can, because I know what my son's school is doing, there's a lot of people out there who can't even afford, have no family to be with. So they have a food drive. If you can pick something up, a can of beans or corn or whatever it is that you can, just help. There's a lot of pantry out there. Drop something off. There's food banks. I know for me in my neighborhood, a certain time in November, they put paper bags outside, and whatever you can donate, canned goods, you pour it into that the bag, and they'll pick it up like the next day. So if you have that in the neighborhood, support, because even though that it may be a festive time for me and for you, Dawn, there's a lot of people out there who go through depression at this time because they don't have family or friends to be with. So we want to also, support those who are in need too. Lend a helping hand, take a meal over, do the food drive, food pantry, if you can. I think the day before Thanksgiving or 2 days before Thanksgiving, there are a lot of shelters out there that you can help volunteer, just help out. It's a time of giving, a time of sharing, a time to spread love to those who may not have a loved one to be with on that day. So let's see how we can help out our neighbor, help out our community by supporting them, supporting the needs. Okay, so that's something to take heed of too, also, while we are thinking of our own special needs too.